here at Islington Register Office today for the civil partnership of Tom and Katherine.
Sorry.
Today's application for a civil partnership by Tom and Katherine is part of the Equal Love campaign, which seeks to challenge the twin bans on gay civil marriages and heterosexual civil partnerships. For Tom and Katherine, it's a very important issue of equality. For all of us, we see the democratic principle that everyone should be before the law as the paramount guiding motive. That's why we're here, to say that the law should be equal for everyone. There should be no discrimination in civil marriages or civil partnerships based on sexual orientation. Everyone, whatever their sexuality, should have the free and equal option of having a civil partnership or a civil marriage.
I'm Katherine Doyle. I'm 26 and I'm a postgraduate student, and this is Tom Freeman, and he's also 26 and he's an administrator, and we've been together for nearly 5 years.
And why do you want a civil partnership?
Well, we were considering, after sort of being together for 4 years, whether it was right for us to get married, and Tom feels very strongly that he can't participate in marriage whilst it's exclusive for straight couples only. Based on this, we didn't want to sort of passively sit back. We wanted to do something positive, and we thought the best option open for us was to apply for a civil partnership.
Can I say that I'd be more comfortable being known as a partner than us being sort of man and wife, and actually seeing as the institution of civil partnership has been provided in law, then and actually why shouldn't we have one? If the only reason is because of the motives behind their introduction being keeping gay people and straight people separate and therefore unequal, then that's not really my problem. That's the problem of the homophobic society that required that law to be introduced.
And what about the history of marriage and,
I think increasingly, as we've looked critically at marriage through the course of the campaign, we just feel more and more comfortable with the patriarchal implications of marriage. Tom and I are never going to be husband and wife. We're equal partners,
yeah.
And we want to be able to legally call ourselves partners.
So to you, a civil partnership is a more modern, egalitarian system?
Yes, it just seems fresher and more relevant to us. And as it's there in law, why can't we have it?
What are your expectations today when you go into the register office?
Of course, we'd love to think that we would be given a licence, but as the law stands, it would be illegal for the registrars to offer us a licence for civil partnerships. So we will be rejected.
And if you are rejected?
We're part of a wider Equal Love campaign involving 4 straight same-sex couples and 3 other different sex couples. And over the course of the next few weeks, they'll also be applying for what they can't have. And when all those rejection letters are gathered together, we'll refer them to our legal expert, Robert Wintermute, and see where we can go through the law.
This Equal Love campaign is being organised by the gay rights group Outrage. Just as much as we object to same-sex couples being banned from civil marriages, we equally object to the way in which heterosexual couples are denied the right to have a civil partnership. In our view, there should be one law for all, without any discrimination based on sexual orientation.
Just tell us the results of your attempt this morning.
Well, we had an interview with the registrar, and he informed us that because Tom is a man and I'm a woman, we cannot have a licence for a civil partnership, and they offered us instead a licence for a marriage. Further to your request for a civil partnership, I must point out that Part 1 of the Civil Partnership Act 2004 states that a civil partnership is a relationship between 2 people of the same sex. To that reason, we are not able to take notice of your proposed civil partnership.
And that's not acceptable?
No, we are committed to having a civil partnership. I think a marriage would be undermining the work we've done already in getting this far.
And you're determined to keep going?
Yes, we're part of the Equal Love campaign, and there are 7 other couples, 4 same-sex and 3 other different-sex couples, all applying for the licence that they can't have. And as part of that, we're going to launch a legal campaign.
Should become quite familiar faces here and there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hopefully this will be, the next time we come, we'll be able to have a civil partnership.
Thank you very much.
And civil partnerships should be open to everyone without discrimination. We've also got a public opinion poll that was conducted by Populus in June 2009, which found that 61% of the British public support the right of gay people to have a civil marriage in the registry office. So the tide of public opinion and the tide of political opinion is shifting in our favour.
We have been treated very fairly by Islington's registrars, but they have acted in compliance with the law and rejected our application for a licence for a civil partnership.
I'd like to add that in a democratic society we should be seeking to bring down the barriers that create separation and inequality. Therefore, we're going to move forward with the Equal Love campaign. 8 couples, 4 gay and 4 straight, will be applying for the ceremonies that they're not allowed to have.
And then when we gather those rejection letters together, we're going to hand the case over to Robert Wintermute, who is acting as our lawyer, and he's going to investigate taking it forward as a legal challenge. It has the potential to be a long and drawn out campaign, but we're committed to seeing it through. For more information about the campaign, log on to equallove.org.uk and follow us on Facebook and Twitter.
Like an advert, equallove.org.uk.
So it's equallove.org.